Okay, how's it guys? So what we have here, we have a Series X here today. So basically it's an Xbox Series X. So basically what I'm doing, I'm gonna be mounting this APU onto this motherboard. So basically I'm sitting on two motherboards. So one motherboard have an SSD issue, and the other motherboard have a short on it, which it doesn't want to power on. So I'm moving the APU between the two boards. So one SSD is alive, the other one is dead. The other one have a dead short on the motherboard, and the other one have a dead SSD. So I'm just what they call marrying the two to make one console. So yeah, so this is a good board. Faulty board is on there. Good APU, good board, good good SSD. So what I'm gonna do with this is placing this APU on there. Obviously there's some cleaning up to do here. There's some balls to throw on there. I need to solder the balls in and so on. It's the same reball process as any other console I've done in my other videos. And then from here I'll put the balls in. By the way guys, this is gonna be my first reball on the series console. Yeah, so if this works, I can basically reball successfully a series console, which is if you can reball any other console, you're supposed to be able to reball a series console as well, or any other console. You've never done it before, just so you know, this is not the first one I'm doing. Cool, let's get into it. How's it? Alright, so okay, all the balls is in now with the stencil. So what I'll just do, it's a trick I learned myself over the years. So I'll just take a piece of paper, well, it's the back part of a stencil. This is like a slippy, like a gloss kind of paper. So what I do is press on it and kind of just slide my finger through to make sure all the balls are pressing it down, so nothing is sticking up still. Because that when it does stick up, when I'm soldering it in, it doesn't always connect, and I have to put that one ball in, or however balls that didn't solder in manually with my hand. So just pressing it down like that, it's going all through, making sure it's all nice and flat. Yep, that should be fine. So just make sure all the balls are nice and flat. And then from there, it's critical to go on the machine and solder it in. Okay, guys, so the balls are properly soldered in now into the APU. The motherboard is prepped. Just a matter of putting some flux on both sides and then solder it back in. The other thing I can see that might be a kind of a thing for me. See, there's no guidelines on this. So that's the first time I'm gonna be mounting a chip with no guideline. Usually there's some points in the corners, or just a white line right around to give me the guideline. So when I line up the APU on here, the guidelines are, there's a guideline for me to look at, but it's fine. I think I manage without guidelines as well. How's it guys? So I've done a transplant now. So what I've seen is, or what I just also realized or figured out, this chip here, one here, smaller one, it's actually important. So I need to move. This is the motherboard where I took this board where I took the APU from, which has have some damage. Other people, some killed the console there. You can see there's some stuff missing here. So that I need to move onto this board, and hopefully from here, once I move that over, the console boot. Yep, here we go guys, so it's booting up. Yep. By the last step, by just swapping that chip around, actually brought the console back to life. There's something actually I didn't know, to be honest with. I actually didn't know that chip needs to follow. I thought it's only the Blu-ray drive and the SSD and the APU. So there's 4 pieces needs to go along if you're doing this kind of fix.